Hello everyone, it's me, Otherworldly, and this is the first episode of the upcoming series called First Time. And today's episode will be Molly, first time trying Molly. And for the people that haven't heard the term, or don't know what Molly is, haven't heard anyone say it, Molly is a different word for MDMA, which is methyldeoxymethamphetamine. It can also be called ecstasy. My first time was kind of exciting, or I would say really exciting, but the thing is that I don't think I was really ready for it. I heard that it's fun, but I didn't think that it will kick me so hard. So the way I got the Molly was that my friend that kind of played around, dabbled with Molly, let's say 2-3 months prior that he tried it first time and kind of got into it. He really kind of, like we were talking, I met him in school, and this one time when we got to be better friends, he asked me if I want to buy one. And I was just curious. I didn't really want to try it. I was just curious and really wanted to have it in my hand, in possession of Molly or ecstasy, however you want to call it. I was just really curious. I really just wanted to know how it works, or just have it for the fun, not even try it, just have it for myself. I was really hooked on it. So apparently he needed that money for buying something out the store, like some food, and he didn't have any, but he had the Molly though. So the way he could get the money was to sell me the Molly and get money from me. The Molly wasn't really that expensive. It would be the equivalent of a little bit above $5 USD. I just wanted to give it a try and see how it is. So when I got the Molly, I think it was a Friday, but I'm not sure. It was a few months ago. I came home, I was like really excited, but I was also scared because it was my first time doing something else. I only smoked maybe a little bit weed before that. That was like the first maybe like crazier substance that I tried. I was really into it. I was hooked. Not like addicted, but I was really excited. I wanted to see what it is. I was just happy that I had it in my hand, like in my possession. I was able to have it with me. That was pretty crazy. That was what was great to me. I was just really out there for trying it, right? I really wanted it. So when the evening came, I kind of waited a little bit after midnight so everyone else would be asleep. I cut it in half. Because I was really scared. I read on forums. I didn't really like go out there and try it by myself without like, I didn't want to take the whole tab. I was scared to take the whole tab because I didn't know what's gonna happen to me. So I cut it in half. Molly, especially Molly, it tastes terrible. It's like metallic, extremely bitter taste. So when I cut it in half and like some of the powder came out, some of the Molly, and I tasted it with my finger to kind of feel what it tastes like, it's not good, guys. It's not good. People don't try it for the taste, alright? The taste was terrible. It was absolutely awful. So anyways, I cut it in half. One half was a little bit smaller than the other, but it didn't really matter to me. I tried the smaller half. So I kind of waited like 10 minutes. I was like, oh, am I really gonna do this? Am I really going to do this? I was just scared. I didn't know what to do. But I had my glass of water and I had half the Molly and I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not going back. I'm just doing this. So I took the half, I'd say like rectangle. It was kind of a weird form. So I took the half and drained it down with water. And I was just like, oh shit, what did I just do? Alright? I was out of my mind at that point. I was like, holy shit. But I couldn't do anything at that point. I mean, I could throw up, but I was like, I wanted to see what's gonna happen. I wanted the Molly to work, alright? I wanted it to work. So I just sat in front of my PC and waited. I think it was like around 30-40 minutes, and my brain started going like, oh shit, something's happening. Oh shit, what's this gonna do? Like, oh shit, what's happening? I felt something turning in my head. I felt like something was different. Something was a little bit different. Something was happening. And I'm sitting in front of my PC and I'm like, I kind of start to feel good right now. I kind of feel nice. So I decided to put on some music. The music was getting way more intense. Like at the beginning when it started working, it was like alright, but the music was really good. I was like really into it. I liked it. I started chatting up a lot of people on the internet. I think if I had a friend over, we would just talk and I would skip the internet part, but no. I was doing that alone for my first time. So I just started chatting people, being like, oh, I love you, man. Like, we're so good homies. Like, I was chatting with like maybe 8 people at one time. Just talking to everyone I knew from my friend list that was active. I was just fully blown. I was feeling amazing at that point. So I think maybe like 20-30 minutes passed. It was like maybe 1 hour and a half after I popped. And holy shit, I put on the music and it looked kind of weird. I was having my headphones on. I just pushed my chair away from the desk. While using my mouse and keyboard, I was kind of bent over in front of the mouse and keyboard while shaking left and right. Like kind of dancing in a way, but it wasn't really like a dance. It was just shaking my ass right and left and listening to really crazy ass music while chatting to people. And I was doing that for like almost a whole trip. I was just dancing. Like holy shit. It was good. It was great though. But what I didn't have in mind is that other people were asleep. I didn't really take in consideration how loud I was. So the time came, my mom woke up and fuck. Oh shit. I was pissing myself. My mom opens the door. She walks in at, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. Looks at me. I'm fully blown. My eyes, my pupils are so dilated, like 2 fucking black holes just staring at her. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, Mom, I'm talking to my friends. And she looks at my eyes. She's like, what did you take? And I'm like, no, I didn't take anything. I was just talking to my friends. It's all good. But to be honest, I was afraid. But at the same time, I didn't really give a fuck. Like, I was just living the moment at that point. The next 2-3 days, my mom was kind of like curious about it and all, but I think she knows on the side that I do what I do. She kind of knows it. She knows it. It's not like it's a really difficult thing because it's not like she accepts it, but she doesn't like block me in a way. It's kind of different thing to explain. Of course, a mother is not gonna allow her son to do such things, but it is a different kind of feeling. I don't know how to explain, but it's just the way it is. I don't know what to say. But skipping the part with my mom walking in my room, it was all great. And after that, I don't think I had any more issues, problems, or scary moments such as your mom walking in a room. I'm an adult, but I still live with my parents and I live under the roof. So I kind of can't do all the things I want, but it's like a different kind of relationship. It's not like you're on your own. And even though if I lived on my own, I'm pretty sure my parents would not like this. But as I always say, guys, I'm doing this and I don't recommend this, but that's what I do. I'm doing this to have a different outlook on life and kind of have a different perspective because, again, I don't recommend it, but it can be a really great experience with different substances if you get to know the pros and cons. If you get the time in between right, the dosage, your surroundings, and the way you prepare yourself, you can actually have a really good time. There are always some side effects, and side effects to Molly can be jaw clenching. And people, when people hear jaw clenching, they'd be like, oh, that sounds scary, but it really isn't to me. It is basically your jaw just lives its own life. You can't really control your jaw. It just goes right and left, up and down. It just lives its own life. But the biggest side effect would be the day after Molly. Oh man, if I only knew before. The next day I woke up. It's not like your hangover after alcohol. It's a different kind of feeling. It's like the emptiness in your head. It's you feeling like shit. You don't really want to do anything, nothing is really fun, music is boring, and it's like for the next day. It can last a little bit longer, but like the main hangover, MDMA hangover, Ecstasy, Molly hangover are not good. It's terrible, it's like the emptiness in your head. So as I said in the beginning, guys, this is the first episode of the First Time series, where I talk about my first time. It's not like this is the only time I tried MDMA. This is the first time, like the first time I was introduced to it and the first time I tried it. There were other times where I had trips that were even crazier than that, but it wasn't the first time though. Like the first time is the magical one, like you're scared, you don't know what's gonna happen, and you gotta really prepare right. So I made a lot of mistakes. I definitely should have tested my MDMA, but it came out right, and I'm happy for it. We will end it here, guys. And this is it. See you guys later.